Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Alright. New Game Plus. Gray box. What viewers? Hey, Lewis. How you doing? Ooh, I gotta get my other check going. There we go. All 3 chats.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Bioshock. Bioshock. Hey, Flyfish. How's it going? That's creepy. Good? Good. Cool graphics. This is Bioshock. Same game as before. Still Bioshock. It's a new game plus. Just wanted to play around with the other plasmids I didn't get to play with in the first playthrough. And that's it. Atmosphere. More detail. Well, this is the remastered version, so same one. It's brighter. Oh. I might have changed the settings. It's the same game as last time. It's just I think I possibly might have upped the settings a bit. There's a brighter setting in the beginning. I just upped it a 1.
I am
Another
Andrew
deep dive.
Ryan. and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor.
Richard Aoki,
No, says the man in the
the
Vatican,
father
it
of
belongs to
Steve
God.
Aoki and his,
No, says the man
I forget
in
the daughter's name.
Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. City where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist
censored?
would not be
Oh.
bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained
not sure
by
then.
the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Richard Aoki, if I remember correctly, is really rich. So you gotta remember, rich people often are weird and think of themselves as really special. Oh, okay. What were they? Okay. You just gotta remember, some things that we're told nowadays may change. And sometimes what we're told also might be a lie. But sometimes that's all we have to go on the truth. Oh yeah, there was a bunch of them during the civil rights movement. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Is it someone new?
Martha Lum. Well, and a lot of times you gotta remember that we're only told a small fraction of stories, just like how crimes against Asians are often not talked about or not covered back in the past.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
Yeah, so back in the day, there were multiple like independent newspapers. There weren't, like the big conglomeration that we have today. And people used to write those stories in those newspapers. A lot of them were racist or more like opinions from that you see online, like a forum. But some of them would actually have document and evidence. And so, if you've seen some of my very old ones, old videos, I covered some of the old newspapers that would cover certain accident incidences.
Just a bit further.
Yeah.
How do you like that, sister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
Yeah, no, they're old. They had a lot of independent newspapers, and I covered somehow. Some of them had certain stories. They're like mostly opinion pieces. A lot of them are opinion pieces. These are a lot, really like forum posts.
How nice you are. A trip to...
Yep, and there's a great, I think one of the... One of the,
My daddy's smarter than Einstein, stronger than Hercules, and like the fire with a snap of his finger. Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't. Smart daddies get sliced at the garden.
sorry, just focusing, but one of those like old newspapers were like all independent, all small ones. You know, they give you some insight. They're kind of like forum posts that we have on the internet today, or social media posts talking about issues. So a lot of times, like, if things were ignored, you could find it in there. That's why you had also these small, independent, what's it called? They had all these small, independent newspapers from way back when.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
It basically what like old newspapers were basically like social media as of today. Every newspaper was like their own website. You know, people could write whatever they want to it.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam. Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow! Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating upright.
Oh yeah. Ozawa keeps talking about the alien land laws one? Yeah.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
Oh yeah, oh the citizenship ones. Yeah, there was Ozawa for citizenship that got rejected. That was the
There's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
what's it called? That was the Indian man or the South Asian man that got rejected as well. He tried to use the fact that he was not a Mongolian to get citizenship. Because explicitly stated that there was no Mongolian was not going to be allowed. So there's another Ozawa case. I think it was the alien land laws. That was a California law, and he got there's that. Yeah, it's Ozawa's one of them. There's two other. No, I don't really can't think of any other old models. I'm trying to, but none comes to mind. Let's see, there was. The other one would be Korematsu, and Korematsu is going to be even more important today.
1-2 punch. Remember, the 1-2 punch.
So you working through it? Oh, that's good. Learn. I mean, Asian American history is one of my things.
Fucking judge me!
Yeah, Korematsu is going to be relevant again.
Tell Ryan I'm sorry. No, I won't do it again. No, please, don't do that. I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Visibility.
I was just getting warmed up.
Yeah. Korematsu is one of those that will be very, very relevant. Yeah, we do. Ever since, well, technically the 1600s when Filipinos came over. That's part of Spanish.
If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now, but you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
Gone. And wait, this is happening before.
They always do that to us.
Why aren't you here?
Every single time they do that to us.
Changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best
They want
friends
to
butchered
do everything they
one
can
another.
to dismiss
Babies
our
strangled in
accomplishments.
cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Yeah, they keep doing that every single time. It's annoying as hell.
I'll do what I want. It's my Adam. I earned it.
You want this ugly? Or you want this right? Open the damn door!
Well, Yuri Kochiyama's won. It's the same game, same thing I've been playing the last time. Hey Craig, hey Cook. Same one. I've been playing this whole remaster the whole time. But anyways.
Hey Brenda, you care to tell me why you had a size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Now, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working for coming in from Fort Neptune trying to catch a loose delusion. All I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed. Yo, open up!
That's awesome.
Last time, I want you.
They didn't.
Yo, open up! Come on, back here,
Charlie, where you going? Ah, Charlie!
Who's shooting at me? Change me. Yeah, there are people who purposely ignore everything. There's always going to be people who purposely don't want to keep track of politics. And there's people who do keep track but don't do anything about it. And then there's going to be people that just don't care or think they're winning somehow. I never got it.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Oh, that killed them. Anyways, it's good that you're digging into Asian American history. As I said, I like Asian American history, and I try to teach people all about it, but some people don't want to learn, and I can't do anything about
Careful
that.
now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now.
That's good.
Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
It is. I never used to get excited about history. Like, I never cared about history for a longest time. until I found out it's the prequels. The way that I started getting interested in history was that it's the prequel and the context for the events that happened today. And that's how I started to come to care about it. Not readily. They're more likely to you. They're more readily able to acknowledge history because they want to. Majority of the time, majority of the time is because they can use history, utilize the history. For whatever reasons, Asians don't want to utilize their history. I don't get it, but that's what it is. Like we talk about our we talk about our history. No one, people just like, well, a lot of times it's just like, why does it matter so much, right? I can go on and on about the details about our history and everything else, but some people are like, it doesn't matter. You're Asian. You didn't have to go through all this other stuff. You didn't have. They make into oppression Olympics. That's the problem. I don't know if it's assimilation. It's more like you're being demonized for talking about your history or not having a hard history. Or not. I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're being demonized. You're being demonized for having it, for not having the history or not having it tough enough. It's kind of stupid. Because, like, so many just want to refuse to acknowledge our history. Well, our challenges that came up. I mean, if it wasn't for Wong Kim Ark, we wouldn't have the constitutional laws that we have today regarding citizenship and so forth because of what happened to Wong Kim Ark. Wong Kim Ark was the original challenge to the 14th Amendment, and if that 14th Amendment, the 14th Amendment was created to overturn the Dred Scott decision, without the 14th Amendment and the ruling from Wong Kim Ark, we wouldn't have the Civil Rights Act that we have today that established the birthright citizenship as we know it. Because birthright citizenship as we know it today didn't really exist, or the framework that we have it as today didn't exist until 1965. Yeah, it's precedent.
Security alert in pause.
Yep. So there's as I said, there's like precedent for. And some people just don't want to acknowledge the precedent we have set. Like in one of my videos, I say that issue does not happen in a vacuum, right? You have to get there somehow. Well, we're doing well because we came over later and we bought over the ones that actually had. You know, we bought over the doctors and engineers and so forth. Right? The people that actually had to step up. Majority of the agents today came over later in life, or when as because we had a lot of Asians, not my family. My family came over as laborers. Came over during the as you know, engineers, doctors, and so forth. They had a better chance of making it. This is people who had to start with nothing, and usually those are refugees and other stuff, right? So. There's a whole people, at least when it comes to Asian American history, people purposely do whatever they can to dismiss the context. And that dismissing of the context is
So tell me, friend,
purposely done to diminish or diminish the challenges we have faced.
Ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, or does Lavanya, whichever.
Yeah. So yeah, my point was just to you got to be careful on how people use history, because I use it right back and people hate it. There we go. That's what I wanted to see.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
The parasite takes 3 things.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Free markets, free will, and free men.
Feel your cravings at the circus of value.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up. Make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, alright. And so interested in my case.
I feel like it's through there. Lava hard. Lava and incinerate. Incinerate. Alright, have a good night, Flyfish. It's the second time playing too, so we'll see how it goes. Probably not gonna play it full time, second time too. Just until I have everything unlocked. Lucas here?
Ryan and Adam.
Lucas.
Adam and Ryan. All those years of study. And was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we clinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
Security alert immediately. Access limited for the time.
Yes? I'm not better.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of the milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind, frankly. I'm sure he's still human. Now you've rattled the monkey cage. Here they come.
Die already! Come where I can see you! You're kept the fire! My face! Get off! Help! Help! Come
Oh, where the hell did that come from?
Doing this, I'm sorry. Ow, 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 ow! Ugh. My heart! Mine! Come where I can see you!
Pass out soon. Hide
Don't
with the rest of them are stuffing.
No,
I'm
no,
the killer. We can see you, you know.
Midnight.
I'm opening you up. Bleed! Ah! Bleed! I don't. Ah! Okay! Fine! You'll be back! Quick! Someone We can see you, you know. Go and run! All your time is good for make it stop! Quick!
Hey, Mary, going to the big game tonight? I heard Ryan's Raiders are playing.
No,
Do you love me
it's
now?
not safe. Haven't you heard? Atlas's bandits
Come here
are
and say
everywhere.
it to my face, you slimy bastard!
Remember what Andrew Ryan says. If you do that, the bandits win. Take your family to Fort Go
In the theater, a woman gets used to attention.
You promised me pretty, Simon. You promised me pretty. Now look at me. Look at me.
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
Adam presents new problems for the professional. As your tools improve, so do your standards. There was a time I would...
Remember, all them machines will short out right and proper if you hit them with electrovolts.
Hello. Clean it up. Clean it up.
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free. The farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
I am beautiful, yes. Look at me. What could I do to make my features finer? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
Tell me you love me! Go on! Say it! Fine! Have I'll be better next time! Please, don't go! Just say something good!
became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Riot's eyes and ears.
He's terribly funny, but his wife... Darling, how dare you touch me!
Parasite wanders the halls. We rebuild our city and the Downers send a fly to spoil our home. 1,000 atoms for the man or woman who pins its wings. Welcome to the circus. It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. I should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
Why do we have two eyes? There's a law that says we must. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 ears, 2 breasts.
I'm not finished! Not finished! You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter. I can hear them splicers sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. If If only you could get your hands on some of them bombs he tossed them. Things like that could help you turn the tables or clear a path.
They're running! Someone get them!
Today I had lunch with the goddess. Steinman, she said. I'm here to free you from the tyranny of the commonplace. I'm here to show you a kind of beauty. I asked her, what do you mean, goddess? Symmetry, dear Steinman. It's time we did something about symmetry. you're looking for. Just open your eyes, and when I see her, she cuts me into 1,000 beautiful pieces.
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still! I want to make them beautiful. They always turn out wrong. That one's too fat. This one's too tall. This one's too symmetrical. And now, what's this, guys? An intruder. He's ugly. Ugly! 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 Look at you! Here he is!
Silk and down.
The nose looks terrific, Dr. Steinman. Doctor?
You know, looking at it now, I didn't realize how much her face sags. Scalpel?
Excuse me?
Scalpel.
Doctor, she's not booked for a facelift.
Let's just come in here and...
Doctor, stop cutting. Doctor, stop cutting. Get me the chief of surgery. Get me the chief of surgery now!
Here now! just you and me and all the tasty Adam like.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Peter, do not hurt her. Have you no heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boyo. You won't survive without the antidote. Things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum and Frankenstein?
Here! There is another. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
No! 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 Thank you. Thank you.
The path of the righteous is not always easy, yes. The reward will become clear in time. Be patient.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Adam you can get to survive. If you cross paths with another of them gatherer's garden machines, make sure you pick up a new plasmid or two. That's if the price ain't too dear, of course.
Not only are those little girls veritable atom factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cell. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
Are you a man or
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies. It won't be easy, but it's the only way to get to Little Sisters and the Adam they carry.
I was at German prison camp, only 16 years old when I realized I have love for science. German doctor, he make experiment. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him of this error. And this make him angry. But then he asks, how can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes I just know. He screams at me, then why tell me? Well, I say that if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears. Sounds like another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pile of junk.
Who is it? What? Tacky little nothing!
I know medical pavilion is your matter, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's skin. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst, then Rapture leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
I smell something. Dirty, you fuck!
White Mill, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Jtomage.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing Lot 44 now. We've codenamed Lot 44 Enrage because of its tendency to... Nurse?